All right, so let's get straight into it. You know what this video is about? It's about presentation. Giving you the best tips to help you present and pitch well, whether it's you as an entrepreneur or just someone who's dealing with a lot of business. So here we go. My top 5 presentation tips for you. All right. Number 1, never start your presentation off with a joke. It's not going to work. The reason why is because in certain areas, that joke may actually be a disrespect or it may rub people the wrong way. So you never want to start off with a joke, because what may be funny to you may not be funny to someone else. So it's best to start off your presentation or your pitching with maybe a question so you can be aware of how many people actually have a connection to your product, your service, or the information that you're pitching. But then 2, you may also want to think about a famous quote that everybody probably would know, especially if you're going into a different country or a different city. There are certain quotes that everybody knows or was raised up on when it came to development or just kind of just giving that type of motivation. So find a quote that can transcend with everyone so they get their mind ready and prepared about what you're about to present, as well as thinking about a question that everybody can actually answer, and you can kind of get a logistics of who's in the audience. Tip number 2, remember that communication, 80% of communication is nonverbal. So that means that your body language is the actual exclamation point to the things that you're going to be saying. So when you speak, please use your hand gestures. Hi, I like to wink. I like to nod, let people know, if they're nodding, I want to give them eye contact. And you also want to be aware about everything from the clothing that you wear to the pitching of your voice, but just know the motion of your body. So it's very important to know that body language is your exclamation point to the words that you're saying. Tip number 3, you want to make sure you do not, I repeat, do not use note cards and do not use a piece of paper when you're standing up to present. The reason why is because your body can never lie, especially when you're nervous. And when you tend to be nervous and you have note cards and a piece of paper, you shake. And you do not want that. You do not want an earthquake in your hands. Rather, you want to be able to present well. So even if you are nervous, but the fact that you don't have those note cards, it kind of takes away the distraction that you're nervous. You get my point? Great. Tip number 4, always back your presentation with facts, testimonies, and actual awards and recognitions that you have received based upon what you present. The reason why, because it validates that you know what you're talking about, that you're an expert in your field, and that you have confidence in what you're saying and what you do. When people who present or pitch their companies or pitch information or do presentations, when they do not have recognition pieces in there, when they don't have acknowledgement pieces, testimonies, or even just valid facts that they actually research, they tend that their presentation is not usually valid. It does not actually it's not strong enough, and it doesn't show that the individual is saying as well as what they're presenting will be actually a great thing to have in the market, within a company, in an organization, or within a community based upon the presentation. And tip number 5, practice, practice, practice. There's nothing more to say about that. The more you practice, the more confident you will be. And the more confident you be, the better and stronger your presentation. There's nothing like seeing a strong, confident presenter on stage or presenting their business to the judges, because what happens is it gives the judges confidence that you know what you're talking about. It validates you. And it goes back to all the other 4 points that I made, and making sure that everything that you have done and actually that you had read about or listened to, you actually embody that in your presentation. All right, guys, so that's my 5 tips. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a message, leave a comment, share it with those who may be pitching their businesses in competitions. Please share with those who are trying to be orators or public speakers, because it's important that they know that being a great presenter, being a great orator takes time and development. And the more that you know, the stronger and more confident you will be.